Um, I'm probably done for the day. I truly don't see price expanding another 400 points. I mean, it could happen in theory. But coming into the day, obvious bearish bias. I mean, I didn't like these longs to this unfilled hourly. I just don't like trading in ranges. But on all actuality, like, um, yeah, I don't know. Just couldn't find an entry. It's always sucks when you know where price wants to go and you just can't find an entry that you like or that you're confident in. But yeah, so we tapped into this hourly gap, and I was like, bet once we get a 5 minute closure, we disrespect this 5 minute condition. Like, I'm fully bearish. Like, there's nothing holding price to reverse and go higher. And then I just literally hop on the 1 minute time frame. I'm like, bet, let's find an entry, guys. Like, come on, like, that shouldn't be hard. Just a little pullback, or no one. And that just didn't happen. I mean, you could have, in theory, you could have rocked like a 1-to-1, um, with like a 75 point stop, like something like that. But like, I don't know. I was just hoping for like a deep retrace. Like, even like this, I was hoping for like this candle up here, and then we flip just to get better risk to reward. I'd be way more confident in the trade because I don't know. I could definitely see price, rebalancing higher and then going. But yeah, and we almost had that. Like, I was pretty confident. So once NQ took this draw on liquidity, making this internal low, I was like, bet we have this 5 minute condition, and like this is a great price area to rebalance, and we just ended up not rebalancing. Let me check NQ. You know, so um, so it's unfortunate. I mean, days like this are gonna happen, and the best thing you can do is just not get FOMO and just be like, you know what, I didn't get an entry, but I know my A plus trade idea will play out. And these are the days that really test your mental, just because it's so easy to get FOMO. Because when you see just constant down candles, like, oh, let me enter, oh, I'm gonna enter, and then like you're like getting FOMO. It would have worked today in theory, but what happens in the day where you know, we retrace, and like it's just a bad habit to build, is just getting FOMO and entering. But yeah, pretty simple. I mean, what I wanted to see is like this, and then pretty much, honestly, like we manipulate this high, and then we get literally just a fucking Drake candle like that, invalidates this whole new leg, and then I would enter here, got way better risk to reward, and I would just be way more confident in this trade because I know, like, once we have a proper retrace and my draw on liquidity is correct, there's more than likely that price is not going to, retrace on me again. That just wouldn't make any sense. But, it's just sometimes that's trading. You're not going to get an entry. I mean, this happened last week. We literally just dumped. I knew exactly where price wanted to go, but, you're not going to get entry. So, it just is what it is. I'll probably get off for the day just because price took out my main draw on liquidity. And yeah. And I guess you could have rocked something like that. Like, once we inverse this, I could see that. I just, one, it's just like two. I mean, you know where price wants to go, but like you also you don't want to be like, I don't know. I think it was very valid for me to wait for. You can count this as the retrace, sure, but like, and how big was this move? This was almost a 400 point move. Like, it makes sense for us to retrace and not just continue all the way down, in my opinion. Some people may disagree, but yeah, it's kind of sucks. The next draw on liquidity is a mile away, but maybe tomorrow we can get a nice opportunity to this low, a little Friday trade. But yeah, we'll see. But I'm probably gonna get off for the day, and yeah, I don't really see price doing much anymore. We're kind of just ranging, not really rebalancing, which I don't know. And if we do somehow continue that low in the next 30 minutes, I'm okay with that. Just because, like, one, it's pretty late into the session. Two, I didn't really have an entry, but I had, my trade, and it just did get an entry. So yeah, we'll move on. We'll do whatever, but yeah, W. And pretty much, I do also like to journal, like, trade. So pretty much, I'll take you through like what my journal looks like. So pretty much simple. So first, I like to take of like what I saw in the higher time frame. I like to stay on the 5 minutes because it's a simple way to do things. And so boom. So what I see a strong 5 minute close, and I'm like that. So that pretty much confirms my draw on liquidity. There's no reason for price to go any higher because we rebalance in this hourly, and I just need to find an entry at this point. I know where price wants to go, and I just have to find an entry with a protected stop. And we don't really get much opportunity, and yeah, is what it is. And yeah, I guess the only trade I would have taken would be like this, but we did have like a 5 minute gap up here that we could have easily retraced into. So it's like, I just want to see like some proper retrace so I can confirm that price doesn't want to go any higher to continuous lower. But that's pretty much the only trade I saw. And we're going to break even here. Yeah. Would have been like a 1.4. Yeah. Man, that sucks. And I was so confident. I was like, bro, this looks free as shit. Just didn't get a fucking entry.